Okay, it's a very windy day again. We're gonna walk along this area where we want to put the path. See where the ark site is. Some snow's coming down, so I'm gonna make this quick. Sadly, it started snowing on us, and I wanted a nice sunny day with no wind, but it's springtime here, so you can't expect that. But this is kind of the area. As you see right now, you have to walk through the field, and this gets really muddy. And of course, you're ending up walking through the grain field. So the idea is to put a road, not a road, but a path down through this area. And there's the boat right there. See the western side. So I'm just gonna walk over to here. This is kind of a little spring, and I have nice flowers all year around and mosquitoes. But this area here gets really muddy. The water is seeping out down through that ravine right there towards the boat. If I pan back to the north, you see there's the visitor center, and this is where we just walk down. I'm going to slowly pan back over towards the boat. And so this whole line between these two properties here, we're going to put the path. And our goal is, so it lets you get a better view without trampling through people's fields. And then getting you as close to the ark as we can. And we're going to do this in stages. The first stage is to get this path and have it come all the way down to this rock outcrop and put an observation deck on this rock outcrop. You see, it's a short little walk, but it gets you a really good view from right here. So here's the rock outcrop, and the boat just pops out like in your face right here. You see the western side where the earthquake dropped the soil away. Here I'm standing on this rock, and then we're panning back up to the hill that has the visitor center. And so from up there is the usual view you get, but for those who want to do a little trekking, they can follow our path down to this rock and see the western side a little better. And you can see the indentions along the side, the erosion marks. And every 9 feet is where they got a metal detector reading in between, on the humps where the erosion mark was around them. So the theory is that those are parts of the boat, the rib timbers or structure that within the boat that has fossilized or hardened compared to the regular dirt around it. And so again, getting you closer to it. So your financial help will enable us to build this path and observation deck, and we'll have all our donors' names along the path. And also the funding for this is going towards the scientific work that the Turkish universities are doing this summer. So we're enabling you guys to put your name on this to help us out with the path and also support the scientific surveys and core drilling going on this summer with our Turkish partners. And then, so that's phase one, going through down to this rock through the fields. The next phase is from the rock out through the kind of the ravine, the mud flow, and get as close as we can. On the other side of that, the dip in the ground is a ravine with lots of water coming down in the springtime. It dries up in the summer, but it can be very muddy. And so with the Turks wanting to shut the site down to tourists from walking on it, we want to create paths around it. So one would be to have, in phase two, a path from here all the way down to the boat right beside on that edge, kind of among the trees, have some park benches, places people could sit and relax. Now, you're not going to get a full view of the ark, but you'll get close to the side of it. And then you can see the trees there, and kind of along this ravine have a path, and either come back up towards this observation deck or go up on the other side, the